はできるだけ多くの車を売りたがっている。
He wants to sell as many cars as
He
possible.
wants to sell as many cars as possible.
昨日は飲みすぎちゃった。
I drank too much yesterday.
I drank too much yesterday.
君はこの歌の題名を知ってる？
Do you know the title of this song?
Do you know the title of this song?
いや、知らない。
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
彼女は君よりずっと疲れているよ。
She is much more tired
She
than
is
you
much
are.
more tired than you are.
これは僕の祖父に使われた辞書です。
This is the dictionary that was used by my
This is a
grandfather.
dictionary which was used by my grandfather.
どちらの車が欲しいの？こっちの？それともあっちの？
Which car do you want? This one, that one, that one,
Which car do you want? This one or that one?
this one, that one,
この
this
料理は彼を
one,
喜ば
that
せるで
one.
しょう。
This dish will please him.
This dish will please him.
その引き出しに何が入っているのですか？
What is in the drawer?
What is in the drawer?
私の夫は彼のことをよく覚えています。
My husband remembers him well.
My husband remembers him well.
What
彼は
is
自分がどこにいるのかわからなかった。
he didn't know where he
He
was.
didn't know where he was.
What is in the
41
drawer? What is in the
彼
drawer?
はできるだけ多くの車を売りたがっている。
He wants to sell as many cars as
He wants to
possible.
sell as many cars as possible.
Wants,
昨日は飲みすぎちゃっ
wants.
た。
I drank too much yesterday.
I drank too much yesterday.
君はこの歌の題名を知ってる？
Do you know the title of this song?
Do you know the title of this song?
いや、知らない。
No, I don't. No, I don't.
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
彼女は君よりずっと疲れているよ。
She is much tired than you are.
She is much more tired than you are.
Much more
これは
tired than
僕
you
の
are.
祖父に使われた辞書です。
This is the dictionary that was used by my
This is a
grandfather.
dictionary which was used by my grandfather.
This is a dictionary that
どちら
was.
の車が欲しいの？こっちの？それともあっちの？
Which car do you want? This one or that one?
Which car do you want? This one or that one?
この料理は彼を喜ばせるでしょう。
This dish will please him.
This dish will please him.
This dish will please
その引
him.
き出しに何が入っているのですか？
What is in the drawer? What is in the
What is in the
drawer?
drawer?
What is in the drawer?
私の夫は
What
彼
is
の
in
こと
the
をよく覚え
drawer?
ています。
My husband remembers him
My
well.
husband remembers him well.
彼は自分がどこにいるのかわからなかった。
He didn't know where he was.
He didn't know where he was. 41
41.
彼はできるだけ多くの車を売りたがっている。
He wants to sell as many cars as possible.
He wants to sell as many cars as possible.
昨日は飲みすぎちゃった。
I drank too much yesterday.
I drank too much yesterday.
君はこの歌の題名を知ってる？
Do you know the title of this song?
Do you know the title of this song?
いや、知らない。
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
彼女は君よりずっと疲れているよ。
She is much more tired than you are.
She is much more tired than you are.
これは僕の祖父に使われた辞書です。
This is the dictionary that was used by my grandfather.
This is a dictionary which was used by my grandfather.
どちらの車が欲しいの？こっちの？それともあっちの？
Which car do you want? This one or that one?
Which car do you want? This one or that one?
That one.
この料理は彼を喜ばせるでしょう。
This dish will please him.
This dish will please him.
その引き出しに何が入っているのですか？
What is in the drawer? What is
What
in
is
the
in the
drawer?
drawer?
What is in the
私の
drawer?
夫は
What is
彼の
in
こ
the
とをよく
drawer?
覚えています。
My husband will please him.
My husband remembers him well.
Remembers him
彼は
well.
自分がどこにいるのかわからなかった
He didn't know where he was.
He didn't know where he was.
He didn't know where he was.
41. 42.
42.
私はなんて愚かだったのだろう
How stupid I was.
How stupid I was.
How stupid I was.
私は人々のために働くのが好きです
I like working for people.
I like working for people.
くだらない冗談を言うな
Don't tell a stupid joke.
Don't tell a stupid joke.
Don't tell a stupid
こ
joke.
れは彼女によって焼かれたケーキです
This is the cake baked by her.
This is the cake baked by her.
Baked by
お
her.
父さんに怒られた男の子は泣いた
The boy who was scolded by his father cried.
The boy who was scolded by his father cried.
僕には朝5時に起きるのはつらい
It is hard for me to get up at 5 o'clock in the
It is
morning.
hard for me to get up at 5 in the morning.
5 in the
7は
morning.
幸運の数字と呼ばれる
7 is called lucky number.
7 is called a lucky number.
7 is called
その
lucky
国は日
number.
本よりずっと大きい
The country is much bigger than Japan.
The country is much bigger than Japan.
Japan.
昨夜僕は眠すぎて勉強ができなかった
眠すぎて I was too sleepy to study last night.
I was too sleepy to study last night.
To
私二度と彼に会わないわ
I won't see him again.
I won't see him again.
42 43
43.
私はドアが
43.
閉まるのを聞きました
I heard the door close.
I heard the door close.
The door close.
その時誰があなたと一緒にいましたか
その時誰が Why you?
Who was with you then?
Who was with you then?
その時トムは誰と一緒にいましたか
誰と一緒にいましたか Who was with
Who
was
was Tom
Tom
with
with
then?
them? Who was
彼らは
Tom
その
with
熱い
them?
本を読まなければならなかった
They had to read
They
the
had
thick
to
book.
read the thick book.
The
彼
thick
はコーヒ
book,
ーをもう
thick
一杯飲
book.
んだ
He drank another cup of coffee.
He drank another cup of coffee.
彼女はギリシャ語で書かれた本を読んだのですか
Did she read the book written in Greek?
Did she read a book written in Greek?
Written
彼
in
を
Greek?
一人にしておいてあ
Written
げ
in
なさ
Greek?
い
彼を一人にしてて Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
私はいつもより少し早く起きた
I got up earlier than usual.
I got up a little earlier than usual.
Earlier.
彼女は見事にバイオリンを演奏した
She played violin beautifully.
She played the violin beautifully.
She played
彼は
violin
なんて
beautifully.
美しい詩を書いたのでしょ
What a beautiful poem he wrote. He wrote.
What a beautiful poem he wrote.
He wrote.
う43
43.
私はドアが閉まるのを聞きました
I heard the door close.
I heard the door close.
その時誰があなたと一緒にいましたか
Who was with you then?
Who was with you then?
Who?
その時トムは誰と一緒にいましたか
Who was Tom with them?
Who was Tom with then?
彼らはその熱い本を読まなければならなかった
They had to read the thick book.
They had to read the thick book.
Read
彼
the
はコー
thick
ヒーを
book.
もう一杯
Thick
飲ん
book.
だ
He drank another cup of coffee.
He drank another cup of coffee.
Another cup of
彼女は
coffee.
ギリシャ語で書かれた本を読んだのですか
Did she read the book written in
Did
Greek?
she read a book written in Greek?
Written in Greek.
彼を一人にして
Written
おい
in
てあげ
Greek.
なさい
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
Written in
私はい
Greek.
つもより
Written
少
in
し早
Greek.
く起きた
I got up earlier, a little
I
than
got
usual.
up a little earlier than usual.
A little
彼女は
than
見事にバイオリ
usual.
ンを演奏した
She played the violin beautifully.
She played the violin beautifully.
彼はなんて美しい詩を書いたのでしょう
What a beautiful poem he wrote.
What a beautiful poem he wrote.
Beautiful poem he
43
wrote.
44.
44.
私たちは打ち合わせをするためにその書店の前で会った
I met We met in
We
front
met in
of
front of
the
the bookstore to have a meeting.
to have a meeting.
彼女は上手に話そうとしましたか？
Did she try to speak well?
Did she try to speak well?
このコーヒーはなんて濃いのだろう。
This coffee is how strong this coffee
How
is.
strong this coffee
How
is.
strong this
あな
coffee
たは私
is.
の言ったことがわからないのですか？
Don't you understand what I said?
Don't you understand what I said?
はい、わかりません。
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
母は僕に夕食の前に宿題をやるように言った。
My mother told me to do
My
my
mother
homework
told me to do my homework
before
before dinner.
dinner. Before dinner.
彼の
Before
名前
dinner.
はみんなに知られていた。
彼の名前は His name was known
His name was known to everybody.
to everybody. To
僕が
everybody.
言うこと
To
は君た
everybody.
ちを驚かすよ。
What I'm going to say will
What I'm going to
Please.
say will surprise you.
surprise you.
こ
Will
の椅子に
surprise
座
you.
っていいですか？
May I sit on this chair? Chair?
May I sit on this chair?
May I sit on this
いいです
chair?
よ。
Yes, you may. Yes, you may.
Yes, you may.
あなたは週に何回お風呂に入りますか？
What?
How many
How
times
many
a week do you
times a
take a
week do
bath?
you take a bath?
彼女は一人暮らしをしていい年齢です。
She is old enough to
She's
live
old enough to live on her own.
to live
44.
on her own. On
私たちは打ち合わせをするために
her
その
own.
書店の前で会った。
We met in front of the station to
We
have a
met in
meeting.
front of the bookstore to have a meeting.
彼女は上手に話そうとしましたか？
Did she try to speak well?
Did she try to speak well?
このコーヒーはなんて濃いのだろう。
How strong this coffee is. How strong
How
this
strong
coffee
this
is.
coffee is.
How strong this
あなた
coffee
は
is.
私の言ったことがわからないのですか？
Don't you understand what I said?
Don't you understand what I said?
Don't you?
はい、わかりません。
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
母は僕に夕食の前に宿題をやるように言った。
My mother told me to do my homework before dinner. Before
My
dinner.
mother told me to do my homework before dinner.
Before
彼
dinner.
の名前はみんなに
Before
知られて
dinner.
いた。
His name was known to everybody.
His name was known to everybody.
僕が言うことは君たちを驚かすよ。
What I'm going to say will surprise you.
What I'm going to say will surprise you.
Surprise
こ
you.
の椅子に座っていいですか？
May I sit on this chair?
May I sit on this chair?
May I sit on
いい
this
です
chair?
よ。
Yes, you may.
Yes, you may.
Yes, you may.
あなたは
Yes,
週
you
に
may.
何回お風呂に入りますか？
How many times a week do you take a bath?
How many times a week do you take a bath?
Do you take a bath?
彼女は一人暮らしをしていい年齢です。
She is old enough to live on
She is
her
old enough
own.
to live on her own.
On her own. On her own.
44.
On her own. On
私
her
たちは
own.
打ち合わせをす
On
る
her
た
own.
めにその書店の前で会った。
We met in front of the bookstore
We
to
met
have
in front of the
meeting.
bookstore to have a meeting.
To have meeting.
打ち合わせをするためにその
44.
44.
私たちは打ち合わせをするためにその書店の前で会った。
We met in front of the bookstore.
We met for.
私たちは打ち合わせをするためにその書店の前で会った。
We met in front of the bookstore to have a meeting.
We met in front of the bookstore to have a meeting.
To have a meeting.
彼女は上手に話そうとしましたか？
Did she try to speak well?
Did she try to speak well?
このコーヒーはなんて濃いのだろう。
How strong this coffee is.
How strong this coffee is.
How strong this
あな
coffee
たは
is.
私の言ったことがわからないのですか？
Don't you understand what I said?
Don't you understand what I said?
はい、わかりません。
No, I don't. No, I don't.
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
母は僕に夕食の前に宿題をやるように言った。
My mother told me to do my homework before dinner.
My mother told me to do my homework before dinner.
Before
彼の名前は
dinner.
みんなに知られていた。
His name was known to everybody.
His name was known to everybody.
僕が言うことは君たちを驚かすよ。
What I'm going to say will surprise you.
What I'm going to say will surprise you.
この椅子に座っていいですか？
May I sit on this chair? May I sit on this
May I sit
chair?
on this chair?
May I sit on
いいですよ。
this chair? Yes, you may. Sit.
Yes, you
Sit.
may.
May I sit
あな
on
たは
this
週に
chair?
何回お風呂に入りますか？
How many times a week do you take a bath?
How many times a week do you take a bath?
How many
彼女は
times
一人暮らしを
how
していい
many
年
times a
齢で
week?
す。
She is old enough to live her
She is old enough to live on her own.
live on her own, on her own,
44.
on her own, on her own.
45.
45.
あなたのお父さんは普通何時に帰宅しますか？
Does your father usually come home? What time?
What time does your father usually come home?
Come
その
home.
有名な画家は7歳の時にこの絵を描きました。
The famous painter painted this picture when he was 7.
The famous painter painted this picture when he was 7 years old.
7
私があなたの
years
車を
old.
洗いましょうか？
Shall I wash your car?
Shall I wash your car?
Shall I wash your
はい、お
car?
願いします。
Yes, please.
Yes,
Shall I?
please.
Shall I?
あ
Shall
な
I?
たの家のそばにコンビニはありますか？
Is there a convenience store near your house?
Is there a convenience store near your house?
Near your house?
あなたは昨夜8時何をしていましたか？
Or what were you doing at 8 o'clock last
What were
night?
you doing at 8 o'clock last night?
At 8 o'clock
私はそ
last
の
night.
時友人とチェスをしていました。
I was playing chess with
I
my
was playing
friend.
chess with a
then.
friend then.
With a friend
私
then.
はそれについて何も知りません。
I don't know about it.
I don't know anything about it.
I don't know
我
anything
々は
about
ま
it.
たあなたと会わなければならないでしょう。
我々は We will have
We will
to
have to see you
see
again.
you again. See you
夜
again.
7時以降は私を訪ねてこないでください。
Please don't visit me after 8 o'clock.
Please don't visit me after 7 in the evening.
After 7
我々
o'clock
は
in
必
the
要なことを
evening.
しますよ。
We will do necessary.
We will do what is necessary.
We will do what is necessary. What is
45.
necessary?
あなたのお父さんは普通何時に帰宅しますか？
What time does your father usually come home?
What time does your father usually come home?
その有名な画家は7歳の時にこの絵を描きました。
The famous painter painted this picture when he was 7 years old.
The famous painter painted this picture when he was 7 years old.
7 years
私
old.
があなたの車を洗いましょうか？
Shall I wash your car? Shall I wash your
Shall I
car?
wash your car?
Shall I wash your
はい、お
car?
願いします。
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
あなたの家のそばにコンビニはありますか？
Is there a convenience store near your house?
Is there a convenience store near your house?
あなたは昨夜8時何をしていましたか？
What were you doing at 8 o'clock last night?
What were you doing at 8 o'clock last night?
私はその時友人とチェスをしていました。
I was doing chess with a friend then.
I was playing chess with a friend then.
私はそれについて何も知りません。
I don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about it.
我々はまたあなたと会わなければならないでしょう。
We will have to see you again.
We will have to see you again.
夜7時以降は私を訪ねてこないでください。
Please don't visit me after 8 o'clock in the evening.
Please don't visit me after 7 in the evening.
我々は必要なことをしますよ。
I will do what is
We
necessary.
will do what is necessary.
We will do.
45.
Okay.
46.
46.
彼は通訳になりたがっています。
He wants to be a translator.
He wants to be an interpreter.
その尻尾が短い猫は私の隣人の
なんだ interpret now I can't listen Okay, I'll check the answer. I'll check the answer. 通訳 Translator interpreter Okay. Interpreter
He wants to be an interpreter.
Interpreter He wants to be an interpreter He wants to be an interpreter He wants to be an interpreter One more
He wants to be an interpreter.
An interpreter
その
He
尻
wants
尾が
to be
短
an
い猫は
interpreter
私の隣人のペットです。
The cat The tail of which is short is my neighbor's
The
pet
cat, the tail of which is short, is my neighbor's pet.
Neighbor's
先
pet
生は僕らに座るように言
Neighbor's
った。
pet Neighbor's pet Our teacher told us to sit down
Our teacher
Our
told us to
teacher
sit
told
down.
us to sit down
彼のおばが彼にピアノの弾き方を教えました。
His aunt taught him how to play the piano
His aunt
His
taught him how to
aunt
play the
taught
piano.
him how to play
こ
the
の国で
piano
はサッカーは野球よりずっと人気があります。
And soccer is much more popular than baseball in this country.
Soccer is much more
Soccer
popular
is
than
much more
baseball in
popular
this
than
country.
baseball in this country.
君はライオンに触ったことがあるかい？
Have you ever touched a lion? Touched a lion? Touched
Have you ever touched a lion?
touched a lion?
あるよ。
Have you ever touched a lion? Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
Have.
それ
Have.
について僕に話してよ。
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Tell me about it.
Tell me about it.
僕にはここにいる時間
Tell
がない
me
んだ
about。it. I don't have time to stay here. I
I
don't
don't
have
have time to
time
stay
to
here.
stay here. I don't
昨
have
夜あな
time
た
to
は奥
stay
さんと
here.
そのレストランに行ったのですか？
Did you go to the restaurant with your wife last night?
Did you go to the
Did you
restaurant
go
with
to
your
the
wife last
restaurant
night?
with your wife last night?
私はあなたたちにここに来てほしくない。
I don't want you to come here. I don't want you
I
to
don't
come
want you to
here.
come here. 46.
46.
彼は通訳
46.
になりたがっています。
He wants to be an interpreter. An
He
interpreter.
wants to be an interpreter.
An interpreter. He
その
wants to
尻
be
尾が
an
短い猫
interpreter.
は私の隣人のペットです。
The cat, the tail of which is short, is my neighbor's pet.
The
Neighbor's
cat,
pet.
the tail of which is short, is my neighbor's pet.
Neighbor's pet.
先生は
Neighbor's
僕らに
pet.
座るように言った。
Our teacher told us up to sit down.
Our teacher told us to sit down.
Our teacher told
彼の
us
お
to
ばが
sit,
彼に
sit
ピアノの
down.
弾き方を教えました。
His aunt taught him how to play the piano.
His aunt taught him how to play the piano.
And
この国ではサッカーは野球よりずっと人気があります。
okay, I'll check and pronunciation. I'll check and pronunciation. I'll check the pronunciation of ant on my smartphone. Just a moment. Ant. A-O-U, no. A-U-N-T. A-U-N-T. Okay. Ant. 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 Ant.
Ant.
Ant. A. 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 Ant. 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 Bag. Bag. Ant. 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 One more.
Ant.
Ant. Ant. Ant. Okay, let's continue.
Soccer is much more popular than
Soccer is
baseball in
much
this country.
popular than baseball in
君は
this
ライオン
country.
に触ったことがあるかい？
Have you touched a lion? Have you touched a lion?
Have you ever touched a lion?
Have you ever touched a lion? Yes, I have. Have you ever
Yes, I
touched a
have.
lion? Have
そ
you
れ
ever
について
touched
僕
a
に話してよ
lion? Tell me about
Tell
it.
me about it.
Tell me. Tell me
僕にはここにいる時間がないんだ
I don't have time to stay here.
I don't have time to stay
I
here.
don't have
昨
time to
夜
stay
あなた
here.
は
To
奥さ
stay
んとそのレ
here.
ストランに行ったのですか
Did you go to the restaurant with your wife last night?
Did you go to the restaurant with your wife last
With your
night?
wife last night?
私はあなたたちにここに来てほしくない
I don't want you to come here. I don't want you to come
I
here.
don't want you to come here.
To come here. To come here.
46.
の発音が弱い。弱
彼は通訳になりたがっています
He wants to be an interpreter. He wants to be an
He
interpreter.
wants to be an interpreter.
He wants to be an
その尻尾が
interpreter.
短い猫は私の隣人のペットです
The cat, the tail of which is short, is my neighbor's pet.
The cat,
Neighbor's
the
pet.
tail of which is short, is my neighbor's pet.
My neighbor's pet.
先生は僕ら
Neighbor's
に座
pet.
るように言った
The teacher told us to sit down.
Our teacher told us to sit down.
To sit down. To
彼
sit
のおば
down.
が彼にピアノの弾き方を教えました
My aunt taught him how to play the
His
piano.
aunt taught him how to play the piano.
How to play the
この国
piano.
ではサッカーは野球よりずっと人気があります
In this country, soccer is much more popular than baseball.
Soccer is much more popular than baseball in this country.
In this country,
君はライオンに触ったことがあるかい
have you ever touched a lion?
Have you ever
Lion?
touched a lion?
Have you ever touched a lion? Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
それについて僕に話してよ
Tell me about it.
Tell me about it.
Tell me about it.
僕にはこ
Tell
こ
me
にいる時間
about
がない
it.
んだ
I don't have time to stay here.
I don't have time to stay here.
I don't have time
昨夜
to
あ
stay
なたは奥
here.
さんとそのレストランに行ったのですか
Did you go to the restaurant with your wife last night?
Did you go to the restaurant with your wife last night?
With your last night?
私はあなたたちにここに来てほしくない
I don't want you to come here.
I don't want you to come here. 46.
46.
彼は通訳になりたがっています
He wants to be an interpreter.
He wants to be an interpreter.
Interpreter.
その尻尾が短
Interpreter.
い猫は私の隣人のペットです
The cat, the tail of which is short, is my neighbor's pet.
The cat, the tail of which is short, is my neighbor's pet.
先生は僕らに座るように言った
The teacher told us to sit down. Down.
Our
Down.
teacher told us to sit down.
Sit down. Sit
彼のお
down.
ばが
Sit
彼に
down.
ピアノの弾き方を教えました
My aunt taught him how to play the piano.
His aunt taught him how to play the piano.
この国ではサッカーは野球よりずっと人気があります
Soccer is much more popular than baseball in this country.
Soccer is much more popular than baseball in this country.
Country.
君はライオンに触ったことがあるかい
Have you ever touched a lion? Have you ever touched
Have
a
you ever
lion?
touched a lion?
Have you ever touched a
あるよ。
lion? Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
Have.
それについて僕に話してよ
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me
Tell
about
me
it.
about it.
Tell me about it.
僕
Tell
に
me
はこ
about
こ
it.
にいる時間がないんだ
I don't have time to stay here. Here.
I don't have time to stay here.
I don't have time to
昨
stay
夜あな
here.
たは奥さんとそのレストランに行ったのですか
Did you go to the restaurant with your wife last night?
Did you go to the restaurant with your wife last night?
私はあなたたちにここに来てほしくない
I don't want you to come here. Come
I don't
here.
want you to come here.